Hello, and welcome to the Locutors of Trek Starship Assembly, where the three of us, and maybe others will join us later, will build a USS Starship from scratch. So, where should we start? The nacelles?
Duranium webbing, thank you.
You know, I think because we're going to rank close to almost 100 Starship types in the next couple of hours, probably, and it's just maybe a little bit of a setting the ground. Like, what are we looking for in our rankings? How do we judge these things? Because these ships are beautiful aesthetics, but there's also the factor of what they can do. What their abilities. Even their crews, maybe, but and the legacies of these ships. But what are you guys looking for in these starships?
Specify parameters.
What are your parameters?
Well, I think what they've all got in common so far is they are faster than light starships, right? They're all warp capable or better starships.
Maybe not all of them. I don't know.
Most of them.
There's a vast majority of them. Okay,
maybe
they don't have all that.
Too.
So what do they have? Do they have anything entirely in common, or are we dealing with a set of family resemblances here?
Well, they're all, the list. So just to put some framework around the parameters, we picked only ships that we've seen in canon. Ships, not one-off alien ships. So we included almost all the Starfleet ships that we knew of, and alien ships that we saw on multiple occasions. So we have the Klingon ships, we have the Romulan ships, we have the Cardassians, but we don't have like the Sheliak, we don't have the Husnak here, and other one-offs. So maybe in the future
Voyager,
we'll add them.
Aliens of the week.
Yeah, the aliens of the week, not so much, but the long established ships, the ships that we saw over and over again.
Things we have a chance to get to know their capabilities for, really.
Their capabilities, just I think aesthetically, and I guess functionality, because I know when we get to that California class, it's maybe we're going to get heated about the design of the ship.
We got slight controversy there.
Yeah, so I guess they're all. I think for me, a big part of it's aesthetics, but also like it's kind of like a car. You look at like these really awesome cars or boats or planes, and just the engineering sort of imagination, I guess, that comes into these science fiction type ships. Because obviously none of these are real, but
no. But I'm glad you bring this up, because the question of aesthetics in these. In a science fiction setting is really important, and I want to say like the big distinguishing features of Star Trek ships is that there is a kind of design philosophy or an ethos that is embodied in these vessels. You think about the great D'Deridex Romulan warbird over there on what is to my
I have lots to say about the D'Deridex.
Right, of the screen, right? This thing is beautiful, but the first moment we see it, when it uncloaks in season 1, episode 26, that thing is imposing, obviously larger than the Enterprise, and like it makes a statement. And I do love that about the way that ships are designed and put together in Star Trek, that there is a consistency of design that's supposed to evoke a certain sort of evolution of design philosophy among various species, but at the same time,
it should match.
Is really carefully thought about to sort of give us an impression, almost sight unseen, of who these people might be.
Right. Yeah, and what I also love about Star Trek is that these ships are like there's some thought put behind how they actually work, how warp drive works, and Gene Roddenberry had a few rules, like just around like warp nacelles, that they should be in pairs and they should be able to see each other and these kinds of things. That's how you establish the warp field that's of course made up, but those kinds of things, right?
We just can't make them at anything but a subatomic level yet.
Yes. Right. Okay. So it doesn't exist yet, at least. It doesn't exist in our world. And I think that these ships, just their legacy and what they're famous for. I guess we might look at alien ships a little differently than we look at Starfleet ships, hero ships too. So
for me, it's a mix of functionality, maybe uniqueness, and also aesthetics. Like, we're going to set up our baseline here. And
okay, so what are we starting with? What ship are we going?
I would say no matter how awesome the ship is, if it's ugly, it's definitely not S tier. Like, S tier, it has to be super functional and beautiful.
What's ugly?
I may have one exception to that, but I can see your point.
Well, maybe perhaps there is some exceptions to that, but like, I think S tier has to be pretty great across the board.
Yeah, sure. Has to hit all the marks.
Hit all the beats. So for me, I'm going to propose an S tier here to get us started, and that would be the Dideridex class Romulan Warbird. To me, it's the best ship of the bunch. Now, functionality, as Dave said earlier, we should say who we are. We're Devin and Dave, aka Plain Simple Tailors, and with me, as always, not always, but sometimes, my cousin Dave, Captain Dave Mater.
Hello.
Merrick will be here in a minute.
Merrick,
yeah, he'll be here in a minute.
We need you. It's the Dideridex.
He's just realigning the night matrix.
And Jamil will be along at some point as well. So yes, I proposed the Dideridex. It's gorgeous. I can't stress that enough how gorgeous it is. I love the space in between it as well. It just makes it harder to hit, even for something that size. You can easily just adjust your positioning and have a torpedo go right through it. But it also has the Force Singularity drive, which I find fantastic. You don't get the top speeds that dilithium gets from the Force Singularity drive, but I don't care. I'm not a speed freak, and Romulans don't run away. So,
yeah,
for me, it hits all the boxes.
That lack of speed is in keeping, in some ways, with an earlier warbird that the Romulans were using. The classic warbird we see in Balance of Terror, which didn't have a speed advantage, but had a massive one-way power advantage over the Enterprise. Right. And I think you see that design philosophy borne out in the Dideridex, right? But taken to this very imposing level. It's a ship I absolutely love.
I love it too. I like S tier wouldn't have occurred to me. I would have said I think I naturally would have put it in A, but I'm not necessarily feeling strongly enough about pulling it down out of there either. So I'm good to leave it there. And
the only truly bizarre thing about it is, as Davin already noted, that massive empty space, which actually comprises most of the ship's silhouette. But if we do think about it, as you said, about basically a place to put your warp nacelles and then your impulse drives way at the back, or whatever's going to, perform the impulse drive function, and then have your crew quarters and every major functional element of the ship up in that big sort of head section. You functionally keep everybody away from the massive radiation spike, which is your engine drive system. And concentrate them in one spot toward one purpose straight ahead. It's like it's just so beautifully evocative of sort of Romulan.
The Romulan Dideridex. Yeah, it's a gorgeous ship. It's iconic. I think it's one of the most famous things to come out of the golden age of Star Trek with the TNG reboot. The reintroduction of the Romulans, their ship was a big part of that. And I'm good. I'll sign off on this S tier, Dideridex.
Like I would argue also anything we also put in the S tier, one Dideridex would easily stare down and not shake in its boots.
Most of these ships, would still have a hard time going toe to toe in like a battle. Yeah. And I think I do look at that. Like obviously, like some of these ships come from different centuries, so some of them are technologically or at least with their weaponry inferior to others. But you have to. But like let's imagine that they kind of are on equal footing, in their time periods.
Sure. I think that's a fair point, right? But I mean, it's true. I mean, the Dideridex has functionally more firepower than the Enterprise.
In its time, as a pure
in a single go, right? If it was just one galaxy against one Dideridex, it technically has more firepower. Who knows who wins? But yeah.
So
Anyway.
from here, where do we go to next, Davin? Should we go to?
Are you able to flash the images big on the screen before you put them at all? Just so like
not
people
really.
can get a good okay.
Like not
That's
without taking down the tab and bringing it back.
Oh
up.
yeah, don't worry about that.
It would. So yes, but it would take a long.
Well,
it would take probably too long.
why don't we jump in time a little bit to test out our equivalence notion here and take something from a different time period?
Sure.
Okay. Well, you pick one there, Dave. Try to show us fill in another letter for the baseline.
Another letter. I'm just gonna grab one.
Right.
I'm grabbing this one.
That's something that's not an S.
This is a Soyuz class, a variant of the
Soyuz.
Miranda class. Was as commanded by Kelsey Grammer in that time loop episode we briefly see. So it's mostly like the Miranda class, except it's got more guns, basically.
Yeah, Captain Bateson, wasn't it? Yeah,
Captain Bateson, and it was supposed to be Christy Alley as Savick, but that fell through at the last second or something.
Oh, that would have been a great little Cheers reunion too.
Yeah, but this is the one that they try to divert with the tractor beam, and then it hits the nacelle and blows up.
But the Soyuz, as I recall, was sort of more of a gunship version of the Miranda class.
Yeah,
right?
and like I have the Miranda.
You don't even have the. Yeah, you didn't have the Soyuz on the list. You must have just.
Well, it's a variant of the Miranda.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
so I have them. I have them both here. So like we can talk about them. I don't know if we want to rank them separately or not or differently.
Nah,
but
let's put them together.
Where would you put this type of ship? Like the Miranda, like the Reliant from Wrath of Khan would be the famous example here. So
honestly, I mean, I don't think they could possibly go lower than a B. The Miranda's profile in terms of its design, the whole massive set of shuttle bays out back, and
it's got two bays at the back. Whatever
this
on
whole
top,
roll bar on the top of it that's got this tremendously flexible mission profile, because you can actually switch that out, which we'll see later in other ships as a continuing design feature in Federation ships. Not necessarily top of the line, but those supporting and sort of second line ships, right?
Yeah,
and I think it's fairly designed as a B. Both the Soyuz and the Miranda are.
My only issue with this
Bs.
design, and so this is more of an issue with the Soyuz than it is with the Miranda proper. But where is the deflector on the Soyuz? It doesn't is it in the gun?
I want to know what they're hiding up in that roll bar.
Well, it could be anything from sensors to more photons to a spare big medical bay to do rescue missions, all sorts of stuff, right?
Yeah, because the mission pod, it could be like a torpedo launcher, it could be something else. But there he is.
And there we go, the USS Saratoga. Which, hey, Merrick.
Hello, everyone.
USS Saratoga, which I think is what Francisco's on at the beginning of Emissary, right?
Yes.
But it gets blown off of.
It's destroyed.
I would say B.
B. Okay, so we're going.
Because they're literally Reliant ships.
Yeah.
Hello, Dogibus.
All right, so we're leaving both of those in the B class. Okay, so we got some.
How do you feel about those first two, Merrick?
Miranda's in B.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I think Mirandas are a staple of the Federation. It definitely is. I think that there's like a heavy nostalgia attachment to that particular ship class. It's not my personal favorite. I'd probably put it in a C, but it's so essential to the Federation's sort of core stuff. So I don't know. I guess I can see
Would you rank the Soyuz any differently than Miranda?
Ship.
Oh, that's tough.
I'm just like, where's the deflector on the Soyuz? I can't.
That's a good question.
See, it's got to be underslung. That's my thought. It's got to be.
Yeah,
underslung.
it must be.
Yeah,
but I don't know if we ever
put
see the bottom of the Soyuz craft.
Well,
Which most deflectors are underslung, so that wouldn't be a big surprise.
All right. So,
what about the Dare decks? You like that up there in S, there, Mary?
I do. I even love what you guys said about it. Like TNG is sort of billed as like the peak of the Federation, the absolute flagship, this big monster of a thing. And then the Romulans come out with something that just manages to scare the crap out of you anyway, even though you're flying this thing. It's so imposing. It's always been so cool. I don't know. I like it there.
No, I hear you. Like it shows up and it's like this ain't no shopping mall in space, you know?
Yeah. And they were really trying to do that too, because I know we haven't brought it up yet, but like the Ferengi ship as well. Like they had to
Well, I got lots to say about the Ferengi Marauder.
Do you want to go there next?
Okay.
We got a lot of ships.
I want to set up this baseline. No, leave it. Let's because I'm going to argue S tier for that one.
Then
pick an A
tier.
tier.
Got a lot of ships to get through. So you pick.
What do you think's an A tier, Dave?
I don't know, man. I go ship by ship, and I'll tell you what it is. But I don't know.
All right. Well, pick an F tier.
An F tier.
What's the worst ship you can think of?
Ship?
The worst ship I can think of?
The Crossfield.
Oh.
F tier. Bring it up. We'll rank it. It's definitely not.
We have two of these too. We have two of these two. We have the 32nd century.
32nd. Yeah.
32nd century refit, and we have the original Crossfield.
Do you like your nacelles attached or no?
Do you like your nacelles attached? Yes, that's the question. I would put the I like the refit better, maybe, but I do like attached nacelles. So I'm torn on this, but I hate the nacelles on the Crossfield. They're long, they're skinny, they're pointy. Why? And why would it doesn't make sense to me that you would detach the nacelles when you're at warp. They should be or detached. And whatever it is in Star Trek Online, Merrick, it's wrong. I don't like it. So, but the Discovery, we're talking about the Discovery really here.
Yeah, but the spinny saucer section is dumb. The nacelles is dumb. It's ugly. But that's dumb.
The things that I do like about this ship are the large triangular wedge engineering section.
Which is very unique.
Even though I'm not aesthetically, it's not super pleasing, just given the history of other Starfleet ships. I do see the value in that spread out surface area, right? Because it's a very flat profile if you encounter it in space, and the ship would have a very flat profile. The thing that really gets me, apart from the long nacelles that don't look like anything else that Starfleet was making at the time, Constitution class, would be these weird gaps in the saucer section, right? What it reminded me of were those old, it reminds me of those 15th century woodcuts of Atlantis, as described by Plato in the Critias or something, where it's got those 3 rings in the city, but that's supposed to talk about a dysfunctional and broken system that ultimately is destroyed by its own hubris. Is that the point of this saucer section? Because clearly, I think that's the only functional
Nothing in
design
Discovery is that thought through.
I will make a case here.
And if they did think of that, they changed their mind 2 episodes later,
which they do all the time.
I'll make a case here that the Crossfield refit is a better ship than the original Crossfield. It's got a cloaking device. It's got more facilities. It's got programmable matter. It's got those drones. It's got the artificial intelligence computer that got embedded there. There's lots better about the refit than the original ship.
Sure.
So I would put it in. I put it in D.
Okay. Can I make an argument for how the show even knows that it's ridiculous looking? Because
yes.
I remember when it came out, and it was remember everyone watching at home. This was the first time we got a Star Trek show in forever. So there was a huge amount of hype. I was so excited. Episodes. I couldn't wait to see the ship. And then I was trying to get a clear shot of what this thing looked like, but I swear they know, because when do you ever get a normal camera angle on that thing? They shoot it at the most bizarre perspectives, trying to make it look neat. But for forever, I couldn't even find an actual realistic full body picture of the stupid thing. I swear they've been hiding it. It's like taking a picture of a bad car.
Your refit does not impress me. It's even worse with its detached nacelles.
Jody, come on, help me out. The refit's better, right?
Refit of what? Sorry.
The Crossfield.
Discovery, the one with the detached nacelles.
There should actually be a G tier.
Yeah, exactly.
Sub F.
Well,
Black Alert. Yeah. It's an absolute.
We got Black Alert here, guys. We're going Black Alert.
They literally took a comm badge and stretched it and made it into a ship.
Oh my gosh,
they did.
Right.
Yeah, take the ship and go like this, and then you literally have a comm badge. Just
All right.
switch
Well,
it.
The refit has the Kwai-Jean assault
That's
vessel.
amazing.
It's got
No
some
one
more-
cares. It's still
All who thinks
ugly.
both of the crossfields should be in F, say I.
If you made the actual saucer
Uh,
section bigger, I think it would help a lot. I think
Eh,
it's
they're both
proportions are off.
terrible.
We hate the
They're terrible.
crossfield.
They lose
It's
so
official.
like you think about it like just in terms of like how much your circumference is going to grow and the thickness of that circle through that section you're taking out, it's absolutely ludicrous.
No one should put,
okay,
no one
so-
should
'cause
put
I have a
Merrick in the
sick
corner.
love of
if I
these
moved him.
things. I calculated the internal area of the Enterprise D saucer section at one point in terms of livable space.
Oh, dear
And this
God.
just makes an absolute mockery of efficient space usage. Like talk about trying to like just get from your quarters to anywhere else. Good luck.
All I
in-
can
in
tell
the
you is
crossfit,
you
not the
spent
D?
3 minutes longer than you should have on both of those ships.
All right. Well, here's a ship. Can I pick another ship here?
If there's so
Yeah.
many.
If you think it's going to
Can
fit
you do
somewhere
it
that
better,
we haven't
Dave?
got yet.
I got a ship
Pick
here
a
that I
good
think
ship.
is going to divide the panel.
Okay.
Where is it? Here it is.
We're still trying to set up our baseline.
Oh,
The
yes, yes,
Kelvin-
it is. Yes, it is.
The Kelvin Dreadnought, the
Mhm.
Section 31 ship from Star Trek Into Darkness. Another ship with a cutout section in the saucer. So it made me
F.
think of it.
We're
I
trying
would
to
say-
set up a baseline.
Jody loves this ship, so I think it's at
Oh,
least
really?
a D.
I also love the ship. I'm putting it B.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
I'd put it a
Absolutely.
B as well.
I think it's ridiculously huge. In Star
Yeah.
Trek Online, when you see the
Yeah,
ship,
it's
It's
super
supposed
huge.
to be. That's the
It
whole
is
point.
Huge.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's supposed to be
Mhm.
basically the Federation equivalent of a bird of prey. Like that's
Yeah.
literally
It's a
what it's
Federation
supposed to be.
dreadnought.
No,
I mean,
bird of
Yeah,
prey
it's
are
like a
tiny.
dreadnought. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's massive. Like I have actually a little model of it here, and it is like it's
Ooh.
not.
Huge.
I don't hate the design. I hate what it represents.
Sure.
It's just
Sure.
like the idea of Section 31 having this evil ship that's going to kill Kirk. Go to hell. But the design of the ship is kind of neat. I like how it's got this little bridge section that kind of looks down, through the cutout section.
It
I
looks
think the
down
cut-
on
go
you because
D.
it's superior.
I'd say D.
better
It's a
than the
D. I think it's a
Crossfield.
D tier. That's my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
I will
Again,
compromise
it's an
and
abysmal
put it
waste
to a
of space
C.
in the middle.
Yeah, I'll
But
take
it's not a
C.
D.
I love it because it evokes Constitution. It is of that era. It's supposed to be the biggest badass fish in that pond
That's
for
right.
that era of that type of ship.
That's
And
the
it does.
piranha
It's
and the
super
goldfish bowl.
intimidating. Yeah, I and it's dark. It's got that Section 31 vibe. I don't know. I think it's imposing and does its job.
Well,
I
I
agree.
do love it as an evocation of hubris, right? Because it's like the idea of building an
Mhm.
aircraft for carrier for modern warfare. What
Yeah.
the heck are you going to do with that thing with the kind of missiles that people have these days? This dreadnought is just so ludicrous. But I see what you mean, right? Like it's this sort of grandiosity made
But that's
space worthy somehow.
that's really what it's supposed to be, though. It's a hunter killer. Like that's what
And-
it is.
And
It's-
in universe for a very specific reason, we were given that role play, right? Like
Yeah.
they got scared,
Sure.
spooked by something way stronger than them, and totally divided the timeline. And they're like, "Oh shit, we should be
Yeah.
building something big and warlike," and that's exactly what they did.
Merrick's completely right. I'm not backing down. It's a B.
Okay,
like
wait,
the-
wait,
What do you
wait,
think, Jamil?
I can
Huxley?
absolutely see a C or I can see a C at least for this, given that argument.
I could live
It's
with
really
a C.
convincing.
C's the
So
highest.
we'll
I can
compromise
go with.
that as C.
Jamil, is the Kelvin Universe Dreadnought a C or a D?
Or
Can
a
I
B.
just begin by saying, great hat?
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
the
you.
Charlie Brown hat.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah,
Yes.
Charlie
Oh,
Brown.
yeah.
Ellie's hat.
Now, keep in mind, I just came in for the tail end of those arguments, but I understand its purpose. But it's a monstrosity.
It's a
It's
monstrosity.
It
D.
is. It's a D.
That's the point.
To be.
I think it's. I wish
Or-
it was smaller, but like the design itself is good.
Merrick, should we let them have the C then?
I feel like
It has
C
the
is
same ways to
compromise.
All right,
In
let's
my
let's,
heart,
let's
the
go
other
with a
one
C
does
then.
In my heart, it's B for badass.
It is. yeah.
All
Never
right, I'm
forget,
gonna-
Merrick. Never forget.
Yeah, with you,
All right.
buddy.
We're going.
I
With
know a
C.
D class.
Okay, what's the
I
next
think I
ship?
can get us a D class.
Although
Feel
Dave
like
was
they're
right, that
pretty
divided the
solid.
panel.
It did.
It did. Yeah.
It
All right,
did.
so a D class ship, I think, is the Cali class. Certainly no
You
higher-
are
certainly no higher than
insane.
that.
How dare you, sir?
Well,
I
we're going back to
completely
our
agree.
throw it to the
Right
panel. we're going back to our
I
throwing to the
completely
panel
agree.
strategy.
Worst
I
That's
throw
a
design.
this one
hard D
to
for me.
Dave Puxley. Dave Puxley, why is where should the Cerritos be?
I mean, ultimately, the real issue with this ship is one of function.
Yep.
It's actually it's quite a pretty ship, and
Agreed.
I love the fact that it shows up in the place that it does, because it is also kind of a humorously designed ship, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like it's designed kind of upside down and inside out. But in terms of function, it fails every possible measure because of where those struts are. It makes absolutely no sense that you would build twice the turbo lift, twice the everything in order to move people around, to push them past the most dangerous parts of the ship in order to get to the engineering section. It literally breaks Roddenberry's rules about why the nacelles are where they are. They're far away from people because they will bloody kill you real fast.
And they can't see each other by Roddenberry's rule because the engineering
They can
section
see
is
each
in the
other.
way.
They can see each other enough. Like they're not.
And
No,
no.
it's
Dave,
I love the
It is
show,
an
but it's
engineering
awful.
nightmare.
It's awful.
It's
It is.
it's
That's
got
why
a
my
great
engineering
saucer
goes
section.
there.
No way. This ship is elegant. This ship is. They could detach.
All you
it
need is
at the
one
pylons.
shuttle to completely disable this ship.
It is an
Yes!
insinuating
Yes!
table.
There is no protection on the engineering section at all.
There's
Like,
like it makes sense to have the ability to separate the engineering section from the saucer.
what good is a starship when it
What?
can't move?
But also, have we talked about like the profile?
Can we get rid of
thing
this
would
damn
have in a
banner? I'm
battle?
getting tired of
It's
being
literally 2 levels to shoot at. Pick your poison, shoot a spread. You're going to hit something with a shotgun of photons.
They almost need 2 shields. Like they need shields for the engineering section.
No
as well.
way,
It's,
guys!
it's a monstrosity.
This is if the dreadnought's a C, this is easily a C as well.
What?
No.
This is
the
an ugly
Dreadnought's
New England
functional.
coffee
It's
table.
big and stupid,
Dave,
but
No,
I
is-
love this. I love that ship, but
I love the
Dreadnought
show,
and
not
its
the ship.
purpose makes sense.
I was being
Versus
generous
the
with the
Cerritos,
D.
which is fundamentally, flawed.
It's a
So
meme. The
It is
show
the
is a
least
meme, and the
important
ship is
ship
a
in
meme
Starfleet.
for it. It can't be serious. It's a coffee table.
D. We all good with D
it's got a
then?
great
We're good.
lounge.
Fine. I guess I'm outvoted here. All right.
Sorry,
All right,
Dave.
Dave.
All
D
right.
is for Dave.
I'm the only defender of this Kali class, and
Do you know
We
why
said
I'm
it's
torn on it?
pretty, but
No, like
that's not
the
enough.
characters in the show, they love it so much, and that's so contagious. Like
Yeah.
I understand the attachment that they have to it, but
Yeah.
like objectively, it's as silly as the show is meant to be. So, I don't know.
okay. So
But
we
it's
need
still
an
canon.
A tier. We need
It is
an
still
A tier.
A tier.
And I think maybe I can get an A tier here. What do you guys think of this? The Akira class.
Ooh.
Pretty
Akira class?
functional,
The Akira.
powerful,
Oh, I'm with
like,
you, buddy.
where do you want to put it? In A?
but like maybe not quite to the S tier level with like the hero ships and the Derridex, maybe. But like
That's my
Akira
I don't
is
agree with that.
Solid A. A solid
No.
A.
I would.
It looks
agree.
like a pressed chicken. Like
They've spatchcocked it.
It's very functional. It's not that different, really, than like the NX-01 or even the Miranda class, right? It's still got the same fundamentals.
Yeah, kind
No,
of.
it
I
does
like
have
the
the
saucer
same
section.
problem as the Cerritos.
it does, yeah.
Not quite.
Mhm.
Close.
Close.
I
And it
think
has
I
a lower
didn't-
profile, but it has those 2 posts, right?
Which makes sense because it's supposed to be like a super combat ship. Like for me,
The-
I actually saw this for forever and didn't like it. Don't think that it's cool aesthetically, but once you find out it's like the big heavy hitter that it is, somehow I started respecting it more. It's my friend's favorite ship, so I know that people revere it. But
You know the thing I love about the Akira class is that it's part of a trio, right? You got your Akira Novas and your Steam Runners, and
oh,
like they're supposed to form
Yeah.
a functional unit of reconnaissance, a
Mm.
sort of heavy hitter interceptor, and this thing that's got a phaser lance on it, right? So, I mean, my trouble with putting it at an A directly is that it's really designed to have
The
a
two other
sort of
components.
ecosystem
part of the
around it, right?
Yeah.
is it a carrier?
And it was
by
designed
the
to
way?
fight Borg specifically, like the Defiant, but it's supposed to be
Yeah.
nominally multi-role.
I would say
It
yes.
was Dominion War. Like it was like to fight the Dominion, I believe. Those nacelles are more underslung, actually, than that pick there would have you believe as well.
I absolutely love the Akira class. It was the inspiration for the design of the NX-01, which in Enterprise, this Akira. If we just turn the Akira upside down, it's an NX-01. So, and then, modify a couple things.
That's what you're doing for an A tier.
See, the NX-01, that was awesome. Like, that's an improvement on that, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, NX-01's probably S tier.
I'm going to say this is a B.
You play STO, right? Isn't this a carrier? Is this a carrier?
Mine is. Yeah, I have a carrier version of this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a combat vessel. It's got a shuttle bay right at the back, of course, at the back of the saucer.
But it's got that same functionality the Miranda can have that, where you can just deploy all sorts
Miranda
of
has
stuff
that
at the back there while it's covering them, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with Jody B.
Yeah.
I can,
are we moving it to B? I vote A, but
I vote A, but I don't know if we're gonna.
Based on the argument that it requires the other elements to really make it do what it's supposed to do and function well, it should be in B. It can't be an A.
Okay, then we need a new A, Davin.
All right,
NX-01.
All right.
Dave Mater.
So far, we've defeated every candidate.
Sorry. So next ship.
God, an A. I'm still want an A. I want to get this baseline here.
What about? Do you have a Nebula class in there?
Yeah.
We have it. Yeah, I have a Nebula class. Where's my Nebulas? Here he is. You think a Nebula class is an A?
You would put Nebula as an A?
Yep.
It's like
Nebula
an upgraded
has
shuttle,
the same
basically.
Power and speed capacity as a Galaxy, same armaments as a Galaxy, but has a multi-role capacity that makes it not precisely the same diplomatic and offensive giant, right? Like, you can actually dupe this guy out as a settler ship or a colonial ship or a whatever, which means to me it's an excellent everything ship, but it's not the best at anything, which puts it as an A for me.
It's a very functional ship. You're right. The mission pod can be swapped out. It can be in times of war. It can be like a weapons array, but it could be like a greenhouse. It could be like a terraforming thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There are so many different
century answer to the Miranda.
There's so many criteria to judge this on, because I'm like, okay, functionally, I agree with you. I also think it's squat and goofy looking. So I can't help but have that inform my decision.
Oh no, smart smears. We're already taking an L.
I was saying it was an A tier, but I got outvoted.
If you have a death wish,
Smears actually heard the whole argument then.
Yeah, it will kill you.
Functionally, that ship will kill you.
Yeah, it'll kill you.
Hasn't killed anyone
more
yet.
likely than any other Starfleet vessel.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the Nebula there for all the reasons Buxley said, and plus I like that little top bit.
To me, this is a B as well.
C.
I don't think of the Nebula as an A either. It's a good ship, but I don't think it's better than the Akira per se.
I agree with
that. But I thought the Akira was an
when
A.
you put it that way,
yeah. All right.
For me, the Nebula is more capable on a general multi-mission.
It's a cool ship.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a Swiss Army ship, but it's not good at anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea for A. How about the Enterprise A?
Where's my Enterprise A? Here he is. Right? Is that it? Yeah. Enterprise A.
What? Not the B?
That doesn't get here till Tuesday.
Yes, it is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. You can have the B.
Right.
It is Tuesday.
Do we even have the A?
Yeah,
it's right there.
The refit.
The refit. Constitution refit. Yeah. It's not bad.
It's a gorgeous
it's a good ship. It's a good ship. It's as I guess how do you compare it to the original Constitution?
That's the real question.
It's better.
It is better. I agree that it's better. My wife will kill me, but I think it's better.
It looks better. Everything about it's better.
Better shields.
Yeah. Less better interior though.
I prefer way more crammed on the inside.
And bland.
You know. I prefer the original Enterprise, I think, from the original series.
Didn't we have this discussion, Dave, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, and I'll defend the original series. I think it's fine.
Lord, you want those red gates again? The red panels.
Bring back the red gates. I
am absolutely tired of your pro drywall agenda. Okay, like drywall and paint is all that thing represents.
I just went to the actual set tour
Big
in
drywall was making
Ticonderoga.
them millions there.
Oh yeah,
It's amazing in person. It's
I'm
actually
sure it is,
so stunning when you're immersed in
I'm
it.
just kidding.
Wild.
Oh, I imagine.
I would.
So
I would,
we ranking them
me
both at the
too.
same time?
Well, I don't know how you can have a conversation about one without the other because they're
I
so
agree.
similar.
Okay.
One is better than the other.
So
Yeah, one is
but
better
I
than the other.
disagree on which is better than the other.
I think the refit's better.
Yeah,
Mhm.
me too.
Yeah.
Seems like
Well,
everyone.
if the refit
functionally
weren't
and
better, why
everything.
would they refit it?
Exactly.
Because it didn't blow up,
So
right?
does that mean that means the original is?
No, I think
know,
the
it's on
original.
purpose.
I think the original is a solid B, but
Yep.
yeah.
You know, I actually I retract my comment. If you think about government procurement processes and refit processes, you could get whatever system they've preferred in the bureaucratic process now, which is a BS system, but it's whatever you're going to get updated to now. Now I'm confused.
A B.
But they also
I like where we put them.
but because we don't have a currency issue in the future, that they don't need to spend a budget, so it doesn't really matter. So
Yeah, I suppose
I
there's
think the
no point
refit
in
is
naming
fine.
that system, is there? Yeah, fair enough.
I
I'm getting a
respectfully
divorce
disagree,
after
but
this show.
I submit to the panel. All right.
Okay.
We
Now
have-
our
we have a
baseline. So now
baseline
let's
now.
start
Baseline.
it back at the top of the list.
But, alphabetically first.
that's
Yep.
a lot of B's for
So-
getting a baseline, eh?
All
Yeah.
right.
That brings
The
an
Andorian battle cruiser. Where do we want to leave it?
Murray.
It is a
Smart.
dick in space. It's a C.
Not a D.
Yeah, it's a C for cock.
Resist the urge.
It's got to
to
be a
have it as a
C.
D.
It's got to be a C for cock.
Yeah.
No, don't give it a D. That's too easy.
I suppose the question really is, if it weren't commanded by Shran when we meet
Would we
it,
care?
would it be
Don't
any good
care.
at all?
Yeah.
Good point.
It'd
Good
be even
point.
lower then.
Yeah.
But I
Shran
think that's
inherently
it's
raises
fun.
everything.
I won't
It's
have
in the
any
hands of a capable
anti-Shran
captain.
talk here, just so you know.
I'm with
Yeah.
you, buddy.
You know why?
C or D? C.
Uh,
I'm fine with a C.
C is fine.
The Andorian mining consortium runs from no one.
So we're agreed on C.
Because it was quite functional. It was fast for the time. It
Fast
was,
as hell,
better
yeah.
than the NX-01.
It did
Oh,
get blown
yeah.
up by that Romulan drone ship, but
Yeah, well, you know.
True.
Yeah.
But
I was
what
just-
wouldn't have been back
Sure.
then?
Yeah, that drone ship was pretty
It
awesome.
was pretty badass.
okay.
We got it on this list.
The next on the
Right.
list is the Bajoran Interceptor.
Lord.
Oh my God.
Please.
It's cool.
They're
to
basically
know.
the cannon fodder of the Delta Quad. Or, I mean, of
Does
the
anybody
Dominion War.
remember those like action figures from the 80s that had the magnets on their boots?
Yeah.
Anybody
I
remember
had
those?
Oh
those. They
man!
were
That
called,
basically reminds me
Starcom.
of that.
Yes.
Starcom.
The Bajoran
That's
Interceptor
it. Starcom.
is it's the
They
best
were awesome.
Bajoran. Well,
I know,
I think it's the best Bajoran ship on the list. We only have 2 Bajoran ships.
but
And-
that's like saying.
It
Oh,
is.
it is
Lamar.
absolutely
Yeah, that's
not
like
the-
No,
saying
it's
the
not
Kia
the
is
best
fastest
Bajoran
that's
ship on the
available,
list.
You know?
Well,
Stop it, Davin. Stop it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
It
it.
is-
Oh, that
Well,
counts.
look, I'm
It
not going to
counts.
be alone here. I'm not
Okay,
going to be.
are we-
But is
Where
it
do you-
discovery
Starcraft,
bad?
isn't it?
I'm
The
on to it.
Interceptor, I think, is a very fast, like maneuverable looking ship, but I think it's sublight. And
It is
So
D.
Hard
that-
to give that anything about.
D?
You're going to die in it almost as fast as the Cerritos.
That's
D for dying.
D for dead.
You're gonna die in it.
D for
All right.
dead. Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
fine. I'll submit it as a D tier. But okay, here's the other Bajoran ship. The Bajoran.
Yay! The Bajoran light ship.
Light
S tier.
I
Yes.
submit F tier. F tier.
F
It's
tier.
made-
Yes.
It's
What
made
are we
of lumber.
thinking?
It's
What's
made
the
of wood.
criteria?
That should
Yes,
actually
alright,
be
we're-
in the
Can
D
you
tier.
imagine sailing lumber through space? S.
But again,
has no gravity.
what is the criteria? Is it based on how it looks, on nostalgia?
It's
attached
gorgeous,
to that
for one.
episode,
It is
or
not
its
gorgeous. It
efficacy?
looks
in
like
the
somebody
Nostalgia,
just
story?
fucked up a
functionality,
parachute.
sort of.
I
It
love
only
that
holds
episode.
2 people.
And I
That's all
love
it
the way
needed.
looks.
But it does it without
That's
any
an F.
fuel or a warp
This
drive.
is at best it's a
goes
D.
FTL without
Is
a
it
warp
F?
drive.
Yeah.
Is it F?
Depends on the criteria.
It's
What?
Absolutely.
No.
It's
no,
basically
no,
a
no. It's an S
combat
tier.
Oh.
How can we
It's an
say
S
it's
tier.
S tier?
S
I'll
tier.
tell you why.
Out of the question. Out of
S
the
tier
question.
is way too
Just-
extreme.
It's one
But
of
I
the
think
most
it's
Order in the
exciting
court.
starships.
Order in the
Yeah.
court.
It is
Let the
so
let
ugly.
the plain simple tailors tell you why this is an S tier ship.
All right, go for it, Davin.
One, it's thousands of years ahead of its time. Like we're talking about all these other ships.
It holds
Before
2.
all these other ships, there was a Bajoran light ship crossing like huge tracts of space.
Parsecs.
With lumber, sure, but with solar, with the power of the sun itself and photons. It's gorgeous, it's functional, it's environmentally friendly.
It goes to warp randomly. You don't even know when it's going to go to warp. It's just like they're just going along.
Whenever
and
it
then all
hits
of a sudden
the tachyon.
You don't. Cisco didn't. The pilots
didn't.
did.
He's the emissary.
They understood those things.
Cisco is the emissary.
Hold on.
He's a warp field like engineer. Like this thing is, it's a camping.
It's like
trip.
riding a wave.
You want to put that up next to the Daredex? Like it's crazy.
I don't think it should
Well,
be.
I could go
Not for sure offensive power. Obviously, it's ridiculous and bonkers offensively, but for the sheer amazing temerity of flinging yourself through the stars with gossamer sheets.
Not to mention the history that it made not once but twice. It actually predated the travel to Cardassia, showing that that was the case, and then it proved it yet again in the future, making this enormous difference for all the lives of Bajorans and Cardassians.
All right, I'll settle with
D
tier.
D tier.
I'll settle with D.
I would put it C. I think you
At
guys
least
are harsh. At least C.
At least
that is as generous as we can possibly go with this. It's like it
holds two people, and the damn thing's gonna fly apart.
You have to put it in context with where it's from. If we're going to be fair to the NX-1, which is in the past and very weak, we have to put this in the context of where it's from, which it made a huge difference.
It was so ahead of its time.
But
like if we were rating airplanes, where would you
spore drive?
rate
But
the
that
Wright
doesn't
brothers
make it a
plane?
good-looking ship or a good functional ship. It's just a
Do you
terrible
think
looking
I
ship.
like the way that the,
so cool.
the Discovery
It's
looks.
gorgeous.
I'm going to defend the Discovery.
The Discovery is essentially a comm badge. I think you missed my comment.
One comment here is, why'd you put the Discovery in F tier? I assumed it's based on the looks or the show. Based on capabilities, the Spore Drive would put it in S tier, right? Sadly, no.
If the
Mine
Spore
was
Drive
looks.
wasn't stupid.
If we were judging engines, yes. Because the Spore Drive, even though I think it's
I would have put
design,
I would have put
still
the
awesome.
crossfield in
Obviously the fastest
D
engine.
tier, but
if something's so bad an idea, we're not even allowed to talk about it in the rest of Star Trek. We're not even going to count the
classified. We don't want control finding out or something.
Yes, it's classified.
I'm
sure
still
Section
D for
31
this
doesn't have all these Spore Drive ships because they don't care about classified. It's ridiculous. It's
if I want to fly
get
around the
Fs.
universe with nothing but sails, I'll use that ship. But
it's a sail. Like to me,
so it's like see as high as Dave and I could
like,
get it.
It's like picking up a
Right.
schooner and going
as
with
high as I would ever go for. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're into
we tried, Dave.
That it
We
should
tried.
be D because of what you're saying about Discovery, but
we're into the
let's go
Borg
on.
ships now, guys. We got 5 different Borg ships here to talk
Jeez.
about.
All right.
So
we have a boring tier.
We have okay. Let's maybe talk about them all 5 of them together. So we got the Borg cube, the Borg diamond, the Borg scout ship, the Borg sphere, and the
It goes
Borg
in the square hole.
and the Borg tactical cube. So
the Fisher Price ships of Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're all ugly. So none of them are.
They
well,
are all ugly. The original cube,
I think the Borg
gets a little
cube
bit more.
eventually should be S tier.
I think the cube up in S.
No, I would
At
do an
least
A.
so ugly.
It's a massive threat.
I would do an
It's
A.
got to be at least A. That ship made
one
such
cube
an
It loses.
impact.
It loses a category for its looks.
But it made such an impact based on its looks, right? Like it came in, it was so unlike anything else, so scary, so imposing, and so Borg. It conveyed the mentality of the Borg in its shape alone. It's just like we're not doing anything pretty or organized. It's just all organized into efficiency.
I'm staying with A.
The thing is, though, it's like it's
okay.
defended, but still terribly undefended. Like you can beam onto
there's
it.
there's
Start
so many
tampering
like
with it all you like.
yeah, there's so many ridiculous things that could go wrong with that thing too. Like
yeah.
All right, and then what
all you have to do is take out a junction anywhere on the ship, and like all of a sudden,
and they'll let you do it.
Yeah, they literally are like they're like,
you
oh,
do
you can
one.
walk around, it's no problem.
Yeah.
In the square hole. So okay, well to me, like the cube is like the most iconic Borg ship. It's the backbone of the Borg fleet.
I think all the other ones are F.
All of them.
Yeah,
No.
they're all terrible.
Okay, starting with the diamond. Where do we want to put like
Queen
diamond?
Vessel? Queen Vessel Prime looks kind of cool, but still, like not as a spaceship. None of them look like
I'll give the
spaceships.
Queen Vessel a D.
It's all the same mentality. They're basic core shapes that are all equilibrium.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
it's just
the sphere was kind of a new thing.
Like, which shape should I use this time?
But the tactical cube, I don't think is any more impressive. Like it's just
No, the cube
It's
is
way
Not
bigger.
particularly,
It's way
no.
bigger.
it's bigger
The
and it's
tactical
got armor on it.
Shoot out the
Yeah.
spheres.
It's cool that it exists, you know, that there is a bigger badass or
Yeah,
cube. I
but
think
they're
that's
neat.
neat.
Shoots
The
out
cool
spheres.
factor shouldn't be enough to kind of dig itself out of.
I would
just
put
kinda
I
being
put like the
redundant as
sphere
well.
like maybe a little higher, and then the Borg Scout cube. I'm like,
How
what-
is the Queen vessel a D? Did
just
we
looked like
talk
this-
about that at all? Like,
I
Well-
would put it a D.
Yeah.
The Queen.
I think it's
And the sphere
better than
definitely
that.
should
I
be
mean, it's
higher than
Why
that.
is okay? Why is it?
Those
a
three could be
D?
D.
What's your thought there?
yeah, how are like these Borg vessels so different than the other Borg cube? We just put it in A.
Well, I think the Borg cube. These are just derivatives of the Borg cube,
Yeah,
right?
they're
Like
just modifications of it.
the sphere comes out of the cube. The sphere is almost like the Delta Flyer of the Borg cube, right?
But would you
It's-
expect anything less from the Borg? I mean, like, I'd be weirded out if they started being creative.
Yeah,
Like I would agree that the scout
That's a
ship's
fair
not
point.
that great.
the Scout ship.
We've only ever
we,
seen one crashed and destroyed.
we only saw that was Hugh's ship, right?
Yeah.
When he crashed.
Oh, yeah.
Like I
the
wouldn't put it in an
tactical
F,
cube-
but a D.
The tactical cube. I don't know. Like I could put them all in C. Like all three.
I
of
wouldn't
these.
want them in C.
Yeah,
but-
that works.
Well, but if
I
you put
don't-
them next in D, there's so many other bad ships that are going to end up there that are going to be way worse than that. I don't think.
Well,
that
then we
those-
move them
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
I think that
Yeah.
I think that the least appealing one here is the diamond. I think the queen ship is like I'm like I don't care about it. Like the diamond ship.
I think the queen
It's
ship
essentially an
is
escape pod.
intentionally putting things. It's intentionally changing things. Like
Look,
the
if you-
diamond to me looks different than the rest of them.
and more
So-
unique.
Hmm.
If you
It
took
is a
all
little bit
the
more
basic
unique, yeah.
shapes, and you were like, which one should be the cool, the
See, I would
cool
put
queen
the-
one?
I
Should
would
be
put the
diamond.
queen in C and then the other two back to D.
Okay. Do you feel? Does everyone agree with that, or is there any dissent?
Things will move around once we have more pieces on the board, and then we'll be able to
I
kind
can't
of step
believe
things
we're
out.
putting a Borg tactical cube, which is actually more impressive than the cube we put at A with the Bajoran interceptor.
Would you see more
You think
impressive?
a bigger,
Yeah.
more impressive?
Well,
version
I think we ranked that
bigger.
interceptor too low. I think it should be up in C.
Oh.
Well, this is very. The only one that I agree with is F because it just looks like a cube that hasn't been unboxed yet.
Yeah,
Looks like a
fine with
companion cube.
Guys, good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to come to consensus here, but we have to keep moving.
tactical
The
cube move
All right.
up to a C. It shoots out the sphere. It has to be better than the thing it shoots out.
All right, fine.
All right.
I can live with that.
Okay,
That's
Alright.
fair.
so let's go to the Breen. We have the Breen. What's the ship called? The Breen.
There's
Battle
the
cruiser.
Gorportos and there's
Yeah.
the Ravlerst.
The broken pancake.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
So it's kind of I don't know. Like the Breen ships are the weirdest looking ships in maybe.
I like them. I
They're
think they have interesting
devastating.
profile, and
I
they are
think
devastating.
This to me is
With-
somebody when they went to do the render was like, oh, let's just take one axis and just flatten it. Like
Yeah.
that's literally what it looks like to me.
That
And
picture doesn't look so great.
It-
No, but
Uh,
they're always weird. This is a great example of a ship that doesn't look great by itself. If you showed it to some random person that doesn't know Trek, they wouldn't like it. But us knowing how much of an impact it had in the Dominion Wars, like it's so badass. It was such a big.
Yeah.
it is a badass ship though.
Yeah.
And what it can
Just
do
shuts
is
your
more
ship
impressive
down.
than how aesthetically it's like maybe the bottom of the barrel, but
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little
I'm
off
with you.
here, but I'm gonna go B on that one
Wow.
I agree.
Oh.
because
Well, just
tactically
the fact, like
it's an
yeah.
insane ship.
Oh
They
my
would
god, how
destroy
many
the
guys-
I would
Alliance.
put
But
I
it
would-
is
I would-
ugly as sin.
I go mid and I go C. Like I
I would
don't know
go
if we're
C.
splitting hairs here,
'Cause
but
it's so
I,
ugly.
I can live with
Yeah.
a C.
I think
think
so.
it's,
All
I
right.
think it's a,
I
I
can
think
live
it's a C tier. Okay,
Let's
our
revisit
only-
later on.
Criteria.
that's our only Breen ship. So we'll move on to Cardassian
Galler
ship.
class.
F.
Oh,
F.
Galler S tier.
The Galler
S-
class.
All of them are ugly.
S tier.
They, all of them
What?
are ugly. All of them
All
look
of them are ugly.
backwards.
They look like
I'm-
stingrays. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I
Galler
like.
class is
I
They
do
are
like.
space butt plugs. What are you talking about?
Like it's a cool looking design. It's very straightforward. It's got a deflector. Everything's very functional.
You sir have an impressive butt.
Why? Thank you.
He
I
wants
would
to
I
go
would put the
long
Galler
there.
class up in B at least. You
Oh,
know?
I would say A or S. I love the
D.
Galler class.
D for
Oh,
me.
Yeah, I
Galler
was only
class is
I was
a
only
great
stopping by for like
ship.
10-15 minutes to say hi,
Yeah.
but at this point I'm invested.
Right.
We also then you have the Kelvin
What say you,
class,
Huxley?
right?
Hey, don't.
Oh,
you're
I
moving
think
on
it's
too
got to be at
fast.
least
Hold
a
on.
B. It's got to be at least
Yeah.
a B.
Yeah.
I think like we does
You
anyone
think
else
that's
not
better
like
than
it?
the other one though?
I hate him.
D.
I hate him.
D.
Jameel hates the
Well,
Cardassian ships.
I'd say
I hate
F, so I'm canceling out
Hate
Jameel.
it.
I wouldn't go any higher than a C.
I think B is the minimum it should be at. Like,
Me too. They're so good.
D
They
tier.
look good. They're functional. They're unique looking.
The color is
Dave,
terrible.
They're very
Yeah.
distinctly
Can you give us a
Cardassian.
little more of your reasoning?
I'll give you that they are distinctly Cardassian. That's the one thing that I'll give you.
well, okay. Then you also have like the Hideki and the Galler class in the Cardassian ship families or family of ships. Sorry.
Both better than the first one, but still
Keldon.
not great. I
So the
think.
Keldon is like a bigger, meaner version of the Galler, but
it's not as pretty. I would put it.
I think it's actually better looking than the other one.
I think it's better.
Mm.
It's
think
the
it's better
Obsidian
than
Order
the other
version,
one.
right?
Make it
Wow.
a B then. Make it
I
a
think
B.
the other one should be a C, and that one should be the B.
Agreed. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Or
All
all
right.
of them D.
Damn
what about the Hideki?
parties.
What about the Hideki class?
The Hideki looks like they haven't finished it yet.
It kind of looks like a
it's
Protoss
still under
ship from
construction,
here.
and it's done by like government.
It does.
And it's going to take like.
I didn't
4 more
even have
years.
that one. on
I
the
added
list.
it because it's we see it quite a bit. The Hideki in the show.
Yeah, you do see it a lot.
Whoa, did
The
you just
Hideki
move the
looks like
Galler
part
down
that
to a
fell off
C?
something else.
We did.
Well, that
How
was
did
what
that
the
happen?
Well,
that's what the panel said.
The group
Panel,
is saying that
yeah.
that the Keldon is superior to the Galler.
It's cooler looking.
It is.
Plus,
cooler
it's
looking.
stronger.
What?
And
It's both criteria. It's both criteria.
I'm totally with
You
you.
know, that's fair.
Yeah. It's the Obsidian Order version upgrade.
Is
it's
the
cool.
Hideki a
See, Davin's
D
too positive. He wants everything to be an A, B, or an S. That's
Or he
I
all.
wants
like a lot of these
Unless
ships
he
more
wants
than
it
you
in
guys.
F.
unless he wants it in F because it's not good. But
Stupid.
is the Hideki like an F tier or a D tier? I think that's probably where it's going to end up. But
I think it's a D.
I like
It's a
the look
D.
of it.
It's a D.
Yeah.
it's a D.
Yeah.
I'm
We have
okay
to
with
reserve F for the really bad ones
The
coming.
Yeah, they
ships
gotta be
we
bad.
dislike, I think, are the F tier, right? Okay.
Different
then-
the
criteria.
Discovery because I don't dislike the Discovery.
All right.
So.
We have I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Okay, then we have the Dominion ships, starting with the Jem'Hadar fighter.
Oh, good. All the jewelry
Easily a
ones.
B.
This should
The
be
bug
interesting.
ships.
Yeah.
The Scarab.
Yeah, the
Scarab.
Scarab.
The Jem'Hadar
See-
fighter, I think, is a really cool design. I love
Yeah.
the aesthetics of it. We get to see it on the show quite a bit.
It looks like a B movie spaceship to me. Like it's just there's just something off about it. I don't know.
The bug chips.
See,
Yeah.
I
now
like them.
I actually like
I
it a
do.
lot. I think it brought in a new color scheme, which was really cool. A very thematic
Color
thing
scheme
with this
is
bug
cool.
ship.
Yeah.
And more than that, it also did, just like the Borg Cube, did a really good job conveying the species by showing things about it on the inside. It was navigated completely differently. There's no
Yeah.
chairs. There's like all these cool things
They
about
flew
it.
right-
All
went
right,
into
all
the
right.
Odyssey.
I'll
Time.
Seems to
then.
be.
I'll live with
B?
a C.
I like a B.
I like a B
I'm
for it. I could
B.
even go A. I could
Yeah,
even
it
go
sounds
A
like the
on-
panel has spoken.
I could even go
The
A on
Jem'Hadar
this.
ships are great.
I wouldn't go A on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Then
you know,
the next Jem'Adar ship
Okay.
is the Jem'Adar. What is this called?
battleships.
The battle
Battleship.
cruiser.
Yeah,
This
better.
Battle
is-
Cruiser
Cruisers.
looked better to me.
This
I like
is
that
No,
one.
the cruiser's different. This is
battleship.
the battleship.
This is the
Yeah,
battleship. This is
battleship,
the one
yeah.
like the Valiant fought.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
so cool.
I think
We
a
got
B
really
is-
cool angles of
a
that
B
ship
is still
because
fine,
of that
Yeah,
episode.
we did.
Yeah,
So this is-
I don't
this
like
is
them
more-
as much as the bug ships.
I like the bug ship better design.
I do. I agree as well. As much
But
as
if
I
that were
love that
true,
episode
I would-
of
But if that were true, I'd want the bug ship in A and that one in B because I still think that one looks awesome. It's a cool ship.
It's a cool.
It is
looking
a
I could go A and B.
Not wrong.
Before we
A&B.
make our final ruling, we have a third Jem'Hadar ship here, which is the Jem'Hadar cruiser, which is kind of just somewhere in between the two ships in terms of its profile.
I think World 9 has too many keys on his
So,
keyboard.
so Worldmind is right about this. We are willy-nilly
Makes me
swapping
disappointed.
back and forth between two very distinctly different criteria when we're judging these. Like,
Well,
it's actually three. It's what
that's
they
it,
look like,
both.
how strong they are, and if we like.
But you can't
What it's
compare
associated
every
with.
single ship to every other ship. There's
No,
so many
that's true.
differences in these ships and
Yeah.
generations and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Like we have to be a little loose on it. Like
And it can't be all.
I think
powerful.
power definitely has to be considered. I think its impact on the universe
Impact.
itself also
Yeah,
has to be
I like that too.
considered. And of course,
Mhm.
its looks as well. There, we are ranking ships here, guys. Like this isn't.
So looks
No.
kind of has to be, in my opinion.
Do you think
sort
the
of the
bug
bottom.
ship should be an A, honey?
And I think, given the arguments we've made about
very cute.
the aesthetics of these ships
It
and
is
what
cute, but
they're
I'm not giving up on that.
intended to communicate and evoke about what's going on,
Yeah.
like the aesthetics in Star Trek is clearly at issue here.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be a solely determining factor. There's got to be one.
No, all three are important.
All three are important, but how do you even rank these three ships? You know, these three Jem'Hadar ships. Basically, you have a small, a medium, and a large, right? So, and then different design. Oh,
they're all A for me.
Everyone's here for the
convention.
convention.
I think they're cool.
Anyway, so
I'm happy to move them up to A.
I would probably put the Dreadnought.
Does he know he's muted?
He's muted. Chris,
does he know that?
Let's go the bug ship A.
I'll talk for him. This is a movie podcast, isn't it? We should be.
Still talking.
I don't know why you guys are still talking about this. Movies are awesome.
Wait,
That
okay,
movie
sorry,
was
you
great.
probably couldn't
Oh,
hear
there
me
we
because
go.
my
No,
volume
we
was
couldn't. There
down.
it is.
Let me try that again. One, I can't hear you. Two, the fact that you're not considering Discovery at least a C tier for the fact that it can travel across space-time continuum in a one-trip hole.
That's
is
the only thing.
a tragedy. So
No, not
whatever.
in a one
I'm
trip
drunk.
hole, in a
I'm out.
one
You
plot
guys are
hole.
crazy.
Plot hole. That's the word I'm looking for.
Thank you, Dan.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Now we're live. Hello, everyone. We're back.
We're just getting everybody back in, so
So
hopefully people find the new one because we had a couple.
well,
people on.
we're live already again.
We are. Yeah, we just started it. So
let's get that bug ship up to an A.
All right.
It's better than the other Jem'Hadar.
I agree. I think that the bug ship is
I
the best.
disagree with that.
It's so cool looking.
But which of these two other Jem'Hadar ships would you put higher than the other? Like the one like the cruiser or the battleship?
I think the cruiser. If
Actually,
anything's supposed to be an A, it should be the cruiser.
I like the cruiser.
And the
better
bug
than
should
the
be down to
battleship.
B again.
I'm okay. I think Gavin and I like the bug ship more, so we're gonna keep it there.
Buxley, you like the bug ship, right?
Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
Indeed.
So let's leave our
And-
Jem'Hadar ships there.
Yeah.
We have one more. We have one more ship from the Dominion to talk about.
Oh,
The
I guess
Shrike.
so. I mean,
I like the Shrike.
very powerful.
The Shrike
Very
is
powerful. And it's
the
a-
Shrike.
A lot of the designs are a bit much in the newer designs. Like there's a lot. Of
Welcome
stuff
back,
to
Norman.
look at.
Thanks for joining us.
Um,
I don't think it's an A tier. I think that the Shrike
No.
it was impressive for what it could do, but I don't know. They also
I'm not a fan of the look. I mean, it kind of
I
looks
like
like
the
an
look of the Shrike.
insectoid ship.
It kind of looks like the insectoid
Really?
a bit. Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah,
But,
it's got a bit of a Babylon 5 feel for me, but
Oh, it does.
it was a very
say that. I might
impressive
want to rank
ship
it higher.
nonetheless.
Yeah, true. Dave just went S tier with it.
To me, like the
Yeah.
Shrike is like even I like. Is it? I would put it down with the Cerritos maybe, or down here.
No, I wouldn't put it that far.
Okay, C. I think we're probably gonna settle on.
I
C.
can live with it a C.
I'd put it
C's
at a
fine.
D myself, but
C.
No, it's not Cerritos bad.
All right.
Cerritos is prettier, but yeah,
There's Merrick.
more
Hello.
functional.
Hello.
We just put the Shrike at a C. Eric.
The
I
Shrike.
would lower myself, but I got
Yeah.
numbered.
Are we?
I would have
are
put it
we-
lower. I understand why people like it. They think it's so cool looking, but I don't know.
I don't think it's cool looking. I just like that it's impressive.
No, I think it's very powerful. It's also
Oh, okay.
It is powerful.
and it's also
Yeah.
put it back to a C. I'm not giving up on
you're not
that.
giving up on the Shrike.
No.
Okay.
It's a
Puxley?
D for me.
C's fine for me.
Okay.
C is the consensus.
All
All right. Next ship, the Hirogen hunting vessel.
Oh, this thing
Oh,
is
really?
ugly.
No, you skipped
No, the
one.
worst. The
Who did I
worst.
skip?
You
That-
skipped
that's
the Ferengi
probably enough.
Marauder. F comes
Oh, the
before
Ferengi.
G.
Okay, right. The Ferengi Decora Marauder.
S tier, and I'll tell
S-tier,
you why.
S-tier.
Let me go.
Oh,
let me
God.
explain
S
myself.
tier. Why?
What
Let
are
me
you
explain
on?
myself. One, Ferengi Marauder can handle the Enterprise D. Two, it's of all the ships on this list, the Ferengi Marauders, because of their they get technologies from so many different species that their ships are completely modular. So you can take Cardassian piece, plop it in there, throw a Borg piece in there, throw a Starfleet fin in there, and it's not like Chief O'Brien having to keep the Cardassian and Starfleet technology working together 24 hours a day. It'll just work because it's a modular ship, and it's powerful, and it looks cool. S tier.
It needs things to make it go.
That's the pack.
See, this is another one of those badge class ships that I like to say, where when you flip it, it looks like a comm badge or something. Like in this case, it actually looks like a rebellion logo from Star Wars.
That's true. It does.
Got a
It
little
100%
bit of that.
does.
Got a
That's
little
not
bit.
against it.
I don't think it's very creative. I would put this as a B myself.
I think that is a
I love that
gorgeous
scene
ship.
where it opens up and all like those
That is
sections
cool, though.
kind of like elaborate themselves
Mhm.
in the first episode where we meet it. Oh man.
Picard says
And it's so intimidating. It does the same thing that the Deredex does. It's terrifying. Like Davin
True.
said,
Yep.
it stands up to the Enterprise D, and like they're scared.
All
of
right,
them.
I'll keep it A.
The real
It's
letdown was the
awesome, man.
Ferengi they met that came out of it.
yeah,
You're
it's-
right
it's-
about
it's
that.
people- it's
Exactly.
people
That's
inside.
not the ship's fault.
That's not the ship's fault. But,
True.
Even Picard says it's an ingenious design when he first looks at it, right?
Because they're
Ah.
super modular. It's
I love
so
how
unique
like
and cool.
the warp drive is more circular, not like just nacelles, right?
You know
There's-
what?
Mhm.
I'm
It's
gonna even
unique.
go a little bit further. I'm gonna go S tier on that.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Ferengi Marauders
Big
are
fan.
so great.
I'm
It
gonna go
is.
S tier based on Merrick and Davin and Pugsley.
I would put it in A, but you know, it's I'm not that far off from a C or an S tier, so
It's gorgeous
okay.
ship.
It is a good idea. I hate the design, but everything else is
Well,
great.
listen, just to agree with you too, I never before this moment looked at it as a rebellion
It's a
symbol from Star
rebellion
Wars,
logo.
and I will
Yeah.
never unsee that for the rest of my
Yeah.
life. 'Cause it's
I'm sorry I ruined that for you.
All right. The Hirogen hunting vessel, guys, is our next ship. Where does this fall for you?
the worst.
Whatever.
That
Get
is an
another
F
one, India.
tier.
That's an
Yeah,
F
Get
tier.
another one, India
F
World
tier.
Line.
It's
Sorry, Roman.
We love you, Worldline.
What is this one?
Go have
is
it.
the
You know what, guys?
Hirogen
I
line.
don't know about you guys, but I remember my first drink, and it was
God gets on top of you, doesn't it?
Today or
early.
Fair
Sometimes
enough.
it catches you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
the Hirogen hunting vessel, guys. Do we like this ship?
Solid F.
No.
Solid F tier
Yeah.
ship.
F.
Yep.
Yes.
Agreed.
Everyone
That's
hates
the
this ship.
staple F.
It is
Oh my
literally a vacuum cleaner.
Every time I get one of these in Star Trek Online, I sell it immediately.
Immediately,
Absolutely. Same here.
because it's worth nothing in Star Trek Online because it's terrible. So
People
not
always
only
but
is
you
it
just
really
don't
bad,
want it in your list. It just
I could get a
it-
million energy credits for this ship.
It just
which I could get in a
dirties
single
up
tour of the
everything else.
galaxy daily.
All right. It just dirties
No, but
up every
let me
other
make an
ship on
argument
the
for
list.
it.
Yeah.
Because even on the inside of that ship, it's terrible. It's covered in junk. It's just
Yeah.
like
Gross.
The
weird-
consoles are weird spear
yeah.
things.
this turny
It's not
things.
used for anything. They want to
No.
just get close to you with their ship and then board you. Their
Can
ship
it like
do
shroud?
anything-
Can it
They just
cloak
need-
or whatever?
No.
No.
No cloak.
No, this ship sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
All right.
It's a barge.
I was excited to put that one in F.
Okay. Next ship, the Kaplan F-17
No,
Speed
that's
Freighter.
abandoned ship.
point.
Oh,
hands abandoned.
we should have.
The Kaplan
The Kaplan?
F-17 Speed Freighter, also known as La Serena.
I'm not a fan.
Oh,
I think it looks bad.
D.
I don't know.
I don't like its interior either.
D at best. Yeah, I don't
D.
either.
I like its holographic controls, but that's the best thing about it. Well, that
Yeah.
and having a
That's
good
holodecks.
book on board.
Well, they have horographic
Yeah.
controls, and then you have the all the pop-up ads that you get on it. That's
Yeah.
I
That's
would
terrible. Doesn't even have a good pop-up blocker.
no.
No.
I would give it a C if it had better software.
I think it might even be F tier for me.
I could go F
Yeah,
myself.
I could go F. I could go F.
I'll let you have it for F because I
F.
literally don't care at all about that ship.
It's also season
Lit-
one.
It
Picard.
is the
It's the
ship
worst.
in Star Trek that someone literally looked around from the main viewer and said, "But space is so boring."
Yeah, it's almost like they're like, design a ship, make sure it comes from the Gundam universe, and make
Yes.
sure it's painted like, and make sure it's
Yeah.
painted like it came from Miami.
Mhm.
That's literally what they did with that ship.
All right.
It
Guys,
embodies
And it's
what the
basically
show
just a
was doing
loft
at the time.
studio inside.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Actually,
it
we
is.
got to keep moving here.
This
Kazon.
looks like a gantry
it
on the
is
inside.
also an F as well.
The Kazon,
Oh,
the
the
Kazon
Kazon.
Heavy Raider. Starting with that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Another ship that basically wants to come up to you so they
It's
can.
I thought it was.
Bridge in
I thought it was
space.
impressive back in the Voyager premiere.
Yeah.
Like
I
The
don't
big
mind
ones?
this ship
Yeah.
actually.
the big one. The big
The
one.
big one.
Yeah.
the big one.
I wouldn't put it F. Maybe D.
All right, I
Yeah.
can live with a D.
It's kind
Yeah.
of a hapless brute, though. Really.
It is. Like I don't
Yeah.
love the design of it, but it's kind of distinct.
Well, really,
It's
it's
better
a
than some.
Trabe heavy raider.
It's a Yeah.
It's a trade heavy raider.
Oh
They
no,
stole it from
fair.
the trade.
He's right. Stolen by the stupid
The Kazon.
the Kazon, who are not even worthy of assimilation.
Right. They're not even
Exactly.
worthy.
That
They
says
don't-
something
the
right there.
Borg don't even
But
want
they
them.
didn't make the
Borg don't
ships.
even
The
want
trade
them.
The
did.
Borg
and they
are like,
probably
you know
were
what?
worthy
Can
of
we go
it.
find a cat planet or something?
That's true. They didn't even design the ship on their own. They
No, they
didn't.
Right.
I could go. I like it better than the Shrike, but
Well,
I
so
still can't believe the Galler class is a C. That just bugs me. But anyway.
let's talk about the other Kazon ship, which is the Kazon Small Raider.
Even worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse.
That's an
Worse.
Instapot in space.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
that's a bad
Spins a
on
bit,
it,
but they're
All right, that was
they are
easy.
still- it's
Guys,
still
we're into
spins.
Klingon ships.
Oh, jeez.
Starting.
Oh,
Okay, we got three kinds of bird of prey, starting with the 22nd century bird of prey.
22nd century, I would go A.
A.
oh, hey.
B. B. It's a skinny weird one.
Tell me why I should vote B.
Well, because we have to compare it to the other ones that are coming.
All right,
to
bring the
me,
other
that
two
one's
up and
pretty
then we'll-
skinny and weird.
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll move them around.
we got two other birds of prey. One is the Burrell bird of prey.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one's
Just kind of like
fantastic.
The Burrell's an
Yeah.
S.
You
The
can't
Burrell's
put the
an S.
Burrell
At least
below
an
the
A.
other.
Burrell definitely has to be higher.
Yeah.
Burrell's
S.
and then
I
we have
put
third
A.
one.
We also have the Cavort bird of prey, which is basically the exact
No, the
same as
Cavort is
Burrell,
ugly.
but it's bigger.
Yeah.
It's like just a bigger version of the Burrell.
So I think the Cavort should be a B. You should move.
No, Quartz
the-
an A. It's just
No.
a.
No, it's
bigger
powerful,
version
but it's
of
I
the
think
Burrell.
I think the Cavort is a
I think that's a B.
lesser.
You bring up the 22nd generation one, and then
I
that's
I
that's
think I
perfect
agree
where
with
it is.
Jody on that because I think that the 22nd century bird of prey is actually one of the better designs. I like how they've got the nacelles on the top
I
there.
love
Me
it.
too.
I like the.
I wish I
turret
could see
gun
them
underneath.
bigger.
And again, for
Uh,
its time,
I could if I.
tremendous.
I'd have to take down the image and stuff.
It's
I
not
just
worth
made
it.
my
It's
thing full
already
screen, so it's
10 hours
slightly
above
better.
it.
Yeah, see if I can get a little closer here, but
Ooh.
I want to be able to get to see all the tiers. But to me, like this is like I would say the Burrell, then the 22nd century version, and then the Cavort.
I'm with Dave on that.
Okay. Okay.
That A tier looks
yeah.
like a micro machine to me.
Okay, more Klingon ships. We got the D7.
G7's a
oh, A.
Oh,
A.
I think
no
it's A.
way.
A
No
tier.
way.
At
No
least
way.
A.
That's a B at best.
B.
Oh,
Oh, no.
It is
This
such
is-
a dumb
no.
design.
It's fully
No.
nostalgia.
No,
It's
the
fully
D7
nostalgia in this one.
is so
It's a
awesome.
fucking flagpole in space. That's
No.
all it is.
He's
Great.
It's got a
right.
huge
It
ass neck.
hurts.
There's no defense on it at all.
It hurts,
is
but
a
he's right.
terrible
It-
ship.
If you showed that to a random person who
B.
didn't have Star Trek history in their blood, they wouldn't love it. It's not
What?
like it's
What's the
immediately.
difference between
Jody's
gonna
a
put that,
friggin'
You're gonna
The
put
bird of
that
prey
better
has
than
an
the
Rorschach
22nd
test.
generation, like the 22nd generation one. Like, give me a break. That's a B.
No.
Oh, I
it's
love
an
it.
A.
It's a
I'll
B.
give it an A. How about
It's
an
an
A?
A. It's an A
They're just
design.
functionally
It's
such
beautiful.
different ships.
They are.
Okay. The Ningfar.
The what?
Klingon
We need
Ningfar.
Puxley eventually every once in a while to come in and remind us
No,
about
we got
like, the
that.
actual
You added this
tactical
cartel,
reasons.
didn't you?
No, I took it out.
Kapla.
Okay. I
not
didn't even know
canon.
what that was. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Negvar. Negvar
That's
is
a
Ning-
good.
way
Ningfar.
cooler looking ship. That's a
Ningfar.
way cooler looking ship.
I don't actually
It's
think it is
massive,
that
it's
cool.
definitely-
I would even go so far as to say that's a C.
You think
Oh,
that's
no.
worse than the
Wow.
Burrell next to that? No
Yep.
way.
Yep.
That's way cooler.
No.
I can live with a B though.
I think it's like I think it's mid, but it's kind of like, whoa, look at us with the big dick. You know?
Mid.
Yeah, it's literally
But
just
that's
a
Klingon
it's
all
a-
the way.
it's a
That's all
bulbous
they
version,
do.
yeah.
I feel like it's
The
sort of an
giant
aircraft
space dick
version of
cost-
Klingon birds of prey.
Yeah.
right? Like
It is.
it's the one that says we have the Chancellor on board.
Yeah.
Back up.
Way
And the
cooler than the
Regent
two
in
above
the
it.
Mirror universe.
I don't think it's cooler.
I don't think it's cooler than like the D7.
No, I don't either.
Tactically, it's a better ship.
Okay. One more-
Again,
Yes.
nostalgia,
couple more
I
Klingon
think.
ships, guys. We have the Klingon Raptor.
Which we saw in Enterprise.
I like the
we
Raptor.
saw
That's a
them
sick
all.
ship. I like that ship.
Yeah, I think A
That's
is
A.
a good place for
A
it.
is
It's a good place for
A
it.
is a good place for it. Okay, and the
It's
Vorcha.
just like a variant of a D7, really. But
Guys,
Yeah.
we sped up
It's like
a lot through Klingon land here.
Well, if we do a bunch of them at
There's
once, it goes
consensus
quicker.
because it's so awesome.
One more Klingon ship. I would put the Vorcha as an A tier or S tier. Sorry, I put it Vorcha as
Probably
S tier.
B for me.
I don't know if I would do an
A,
S.
I
put
think A is going to be a
Vorcha as an A
happy
at least.
compromise.
I think
agree
it's an
with-
A. Yeah.
I agree with Dave on S tier myself.
I love the Vorcha. It's a
class.
gorgeous
that's-
design.
That's 2
I
versus
love how it
2.
incorporates
they
like the
took
Federation
problems of the
technology on the
Negvar
nacelles.
and thought them through.
That's very
You know?
true about the Federation nacelles. That's interesting.
Because the
What say you,
Vorcha-
Huxley?
I feel like the trouble for me is that Vorcha and Negvar are a pair, right? They're mythological brothers, so it's hard for me to separate them too far. But I think the Vorcha is literally what the Negvar lacks, right? Like it's everything that, if you look at the two ships together, the Vorcha is adapting and correcting for most of the flaws that you can put the Negvar at a B with. You know?
Yeah. So you think?
So I can see it's a minimum an A for me.
I
I'm
think
perfectly happy with it at an A.
I think it's one of the best designs. I love how it shows like the fusion of that Federation Klingon technology based on the Treaty of Alliance. The nacelles are clearly Federation inspired. It's got the deflector in the middle instead of it just being a torpedo tube. Like they got a command module and the mission pod on top.
The mission pod.
S
I'm
tier.
guessing you don't have too many other like singularly STO ships in here because they did a lot of like hybrid Federation.
We tried to stick to cannon ships.
Okay.
So,
oh, what do you mean?
What about S tier? Everyone good with that S
STO's
tier?
canon in my heart.
I'm not. I
Ooh,
wanted
just
to
slipped
say.
up in there. Huh?
I think the A tier was the fair.
I think A is
compromise.
where.
Yeah, I think it's A.
But it's so much better looking than like the Raptor class.
it is much. So the Raptor.
Oh, for
maybe
sure.
if you put the
Like-
Vorcha down here, then the Raptor's got to go down to B too. I think.
I don't agree with that. I think they're fine.
I'd
I'm
put
with
the
that.
7 down.
I think they're
and
both
leave
fine
the,
with A.
Yeah.
So do I need to move it or no?
A tier.
Sounds like it.
I think A
Yeah,
tier.
I think it's
But you
good.
got to drop
right.
the Raptor down. Like
No,
I
it
think the
doesn't
Raptor
need to
should
go
come
in
down.
there. No, the Raptor is great where it was.
Fascinatingly, there's no Federation ship in the S tier so far.
Well, we haven't
I
gotten
just
to
wanna
them
comment
We
yet.
haven't got to
that.
most
We
of the
haven't got
Federation
to
ships.
all of them though.
We've
Yeah.
been going through alien ships mostly.
I suppose that's true.
We got
That's
okay.
true.
Okay, just trying to keep pace here. We got the Krenum temporal weapon ship.
Like, I'll tell you why it's an S tier. Well, no, I don't know about the look
It's a
of it.
fucking
Maybe A tier.
tripod.
But
You just can't
yeah,
resist
okay,
it.
we'll go A tier, but you can live on it for
Listen,
hundreds of years.
Its presence on this list is dubious because we really only see it in the Year of Hell two-parter.
That's true.
And
That's
yet,
fine.
it's such an iconic two-parter, and that ship has such an impact on the Star Trek franchise as a whole. Yes, it belongs in Babylon 5. It's so weird the way that looks. I just think that's very bizarre, but definitely has like such a hit on the series, and it's so cool through that two-parter that it's there.
And talk about Star Trek Online.
A tier.
It's on Star Trek Online.
I'm with Norm
It
here.
is.
Norman.
It was
What Norm
rare
say?
and expensive in STO too.
I can't
Yeah, I
believe you're
call
gonna
it
put
Norman.
a fucking tripod in an S tier. All right.
But it's just
Just
so
based on
massively
looks?
OP, right? Like it can
Yeah,
Like
it is.
power wise, yeah,
reshape
totally.
space time
It can
in
remove
what
you
kind of
remove
local
space-time
area?
continuum.
Like a quadrant area almost.
It's the most powerful ship on this list by far.
Easy.
Absolutely.
100% true.
Yeah.
100%
All right,
true.
I'll live with you.
All right. Now here's a ship
Did we
that
just S
Davin
it?
Davin really had
I'll
to
S
push
it. That's
for
fine.
for this
You
inclusion
S
of
it.
this
You
ship.
got to put her up to S.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
My kind of people.
The
Say that, Cousin
Malon
Dave?
escort vessel.
Oh, okay. Well, let me talk about the Malon escort vessel. It is my most hated ship because it's an environmental terrorist ship, basically.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Voyager was no match for even one of them as far as firepower goes.
True.
So they're incredibly powerful, and they're not even trying to be a battleship. It's a friggin' junk freighter.
But it's so toxic.
The
that
garbage
it's actually
scow,
scary.
C tier.
So
But that's the bad design. It's murdering the people inside, so it can't be rated too high.
I think it's
very
C
powerful.
tier.
It's the
I
smoggy
think it's like a
spaceship.
D or even an F tier, but like
No,
C.
it can't be F tier. It's too powerful.
It's very
C.
powerful.
it is powerful.
It's very powerful
Well, I can
and very
see that-
unique.
It's
Another
the most,
ship.
It's the most powerful
It is
not
unique.
battleship on the list. Like
It's very unique in terms of Star Trek,
Mhm.
period, and it also does another really good job of sort of conveying the race in which it inhabits it. You know, it's
D
just
tier
such
for
a
the
fascinating
Malon.
thing.
C. I say C.
Well, and I can
I say
see in
C.
that,
I say C.
Again,
Yeah, I'm
I was
gonna
going to
say
say
C as
it
well.
really evokes that purpose so well.
Yes, it does.
Uh,
100%.
It does.
And they're
Like, it's
doing their
multiple
job
episodes.
incredibly poorly. which I think we have to add, right? Because that Malon ship leaks like crazy.
Yeah, it does. It's badly designed.
It's
So
the
it's
smoggies
actually,
in space.
They're doing the job of getting rid of their garbage well, but they're not doing the job of hauling the garbage.
But space is in California. We're not worried about emissions or anything. Like this is.
I am.
What
I'm
could
not.
possibly go wrong?
Did you not know that high warp is ripping a hole in the space of? Well, I care.
That's a conspiracy. That's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy.
Where are we
100%
settling? Where are we
We'll
settling?
put a beacon down and we'll
Please
limit
don't
to
go
warp
real.
3. Let's move on.
All right. Next ship is the Maquis fighter.
Okay, I have
It's
a
the Peregrine
thing.
fighter.
Oh,
Also known as the Peregrine fighter. Yes.
Yeah, I have a love-hate for this because I actually like the design of it, but it doesn't belong in Star Trek. It's
You're absolutely right.
It's a beautiful ship, but it does not need to be here. It should be in like Firefly or something.
I agree with
I
that.
prefer the Raider myself.
I could understand
The Raider is a better ship, yeah.
But
I could go
almost
F on the.
Like I think that this is.
I'm fine with it at a C.
It
It's
actually
not very powerful, though.
represents.
No, I think it's.
No,
I
it's a
think
fighter.
It's a
It
fighter.
represents something we never saw before. It's a Federation fighter ship. It literally embodies it by itself. Like that whole role is only
belongs
this.
with the Bajoran Interceptor.
You know,
I think it does belong with the Bajoran.
We do see a number of Peregrines during the Dominion War fleet scenes as well in
Yes, we do.
DS9.
See, I put that with the.
So it has an interesting role, right? Like it's got a it's got a cool place.
I actually
It's
like
not a
it.
super
Yeah, maybe it
important,
is
super
better than the
powerful, or super
Bajoran
evocative ship.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, but only if it's in like a squadron.
I'm
You
okay
need
with
a
a
pack
C.
of these, right? So
You need a lot of them to be.
But you have to assume that you're going to have that, right? That's its function.
This one's up there with the Delta Flyer for me. Like it's.
But like this is what makes those all
Come
those
on.
weird
In
like
epicness, you mean?
Hold on, we'll get
Oh
to
no,
the
not
Delta
epicness.
things.
The Delta Flyer is stupid.
I love.
Oh no, I'm saying like this
best.
this sort of thing that the fighter is
fancy
what makes
captain's
like
yacht.
the Pelican class, right? Like all of those kit bashed classes they were doing for those DS9 fleet scenes makes sense, right? You think about having, 40 or 50 of these on board a ship that's going to like launch them out of that big stupid bill out the front of a Hawkbill or whatever it is, Pelican class ship. Which is the most ludicrous ship. It's not even on this list, but it is the most ludicrous ship in Star Trek. But like those things could, in the Star Trek setting where shuttlecraft and things are your main things, like those could turn the tide of a battle happily.
Well, let's talk about another ship that's kind of in the same vein here. We got the Maquis Raider.
The Jean Valjean?
Yeah.
The Raider, I think, deserves to be
ship.
higher.
Love this ship.
Raider's super.
Yeah, I like the Raider a lot.
But I think
Raider's
B is about as far as I would take it.
Let's take it a B then. Let's.
I like it.
Like
I like an
Chakotay
A for
did
it
fly it
personally, but
into
I'll
a
take a B.
Kazon ship, because Voyager was better. So
Yeah, but it's still pretty rinky dink.
yeah.
It's awesome in STO.
It is actually good in STO.
The giant space tornadoes, man, they're wild.
Next up, Packlet Clump Ship.
Oh,
the Packlet Clump Ship. Yes. I have. So this is Apocalypse.
All right, let's go back.
So
hold on. I'm gonna try to wrangle this formula again because we're going way off the rails. We haven't even been doing
Red alarm.
Puxley or I will throw to somebody for opening statements on each ship, so we have some amount of organization and a little less talking over each other.
Oh my god!
So for opening statements on the Clump Ship, I am going to Cousin Dave.
Okay. The Clump Ship is exactly what it sounds like. It's almost like an amalgamation of Borg technology. It's very imposing. It's very powerful. We see how much it, like a few of those could take on in the battle that they're very harvesting. I think it's a C tier. I put it with the Malon and those.
It depends on what they've clumped.
Yeah.
Like these could have good clumps or bad clumps.
It could be, they could have good clumps or bad clumps, but in general, I think that they've given the Packlets more teeth, right, with this ship.
Oh yeah,
and they've made them a more imposing foe. So
and it's very
they are strong
and a great way to turn them into a good enemy, right?
We are smart.
We look for the.
She went for C there, did you? That works.
I think it belongs here with like this Jemadar ship and like the Shrike and that kind of stuff. Like it's imposing and powerful, but You know, like that's about
like the dreadnought.
I can live with it being a C. The only thing that bothers me about it is that literally the pack leads love Galaga. Like it's like that's what it looks like to me. It just looks like something out of a video game.
Yeah. Now I like it more.
It feels kind of
things that make us go.
Things that make us
like they would pick the dumbest, most out of
we tricked you, Janeway.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We tricked you, Janeway. We never wanted peace.
Was a spy.
Rum was a spy. What did you learn, spy?
I actually watched that today. That episode.
And they are the perfect villain for Lower Decks. Let's just put that on the table.
Yeah. We also have the Pack-led Mondor class.
All right, Puxley, who's taking this one?
Oh my God. Okay, so we could call this the Pack-led Mondor class. We could call this the Outrageous Akona's ship. We could call this a whole number of things. Because this model, I mean, minus the red paint, gets used for a billion things. Let's just go straight down the line. And straight down the line for me is Jamil. What do you got for this one?
I hate how it looks. So I'm not going to bring much to this particular this model. So I'm going to already rate it low. I need someone to convince me otherwise as to why I should just have it an F tier.
What ship is that?
The Pack-led Mondor type.
Yeah, Pack-led Mondor.
Oh.
I can't give you any reasonable argument to bring
There's
it
no
higher.
reason to call the ship cool.
It's literally a phaser.
No.
I think this is an easy F tier.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Yep.
It's like the problem is it's like the Dodge Reliant K of the Star Trek universe, basically.
Well, it's great. The entire thing about
I don't know if it's even that
in the other
good.
ship.
All right, guys, we got looks like we got 5
The Scimitar.
Romulan ships here to get through, but first we have a Riemann
All
ship
right.
actually, the Riemann Scimitar.
I like the Scimitar.
I
Ooh,
don't
it's
like
brutal.
the look of it.
I
don't like
love
how
the
it's-
Scimitar. It's
Like,
just
I
so
actually-
menacing.
I actually
Yeah.
thought my hero click of the Scimitar was broken because the front of it just looks broken off. It looks terrible.
It does look broken, though.
But it is everything it's supposed to be. It's even designed in a way that
It's
fans
menacing.
out to take advantage of that bird of prey
it
sort
can
of
do
vibe.
into the like the eight level. Yeah.
That thing is dope, dude. Like it's meant to be that. It's supposed to be so cool. And it's
Picard
just
was
kinda-
even scared of this thing.
Like
Yeah.
I would put this in the same category as like the dreadnought and
Me
even
too.
the clump ship. I think it's a C.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Oh,
it's powerful,
I think it
but
needs to be higher.
I find it sort
It's
of
got to be an A.
it's gotta be an A.
Oh my god!
Everything up that's on there that's in the A, and I feel so weird.
You know
putting
what?
that
I'm
below
with
that.
Merrick on this. It needs to be
It just
an A.
feels so
It is
weird.
menacing. It's powerful. It's
Everything it's
it's
supposed to be.
everything you want in an enemy ship.
It's a B at best, I think.
Even the
Puxley
inside
and
out,
Jamil.
like,
Fire
fucking
Data's
creepy.
life to destroy it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Good points given, and I could absolutely understand exactly why one would have it in A. The B, the highest, Dave, that you provided, I don't think you've given enough of a reason why it can't be an A.
Well, okay, we only
'Cause
see
it's
one of
ugly.
them. I think it's an example of like we're just gonna like I get that you do want these ships to be intimidating and imposing, but how many times can you play that trick? And in a Nemesis, when they're like it's a predator, and I'm like whatever, like you know, it's just.
But it is a predator. It's got wings that reach for you. It's got a menacing face on it. It turns into something even more menacing.
It had a whole movie made about how scary the thing was. I mean, it literally was exactly.
It does have
It's
Scorpion
like half
attack
the
fighters.
ship of a Vorcha class. It's half the ship of a Vorcha.
You mean in size? Certainly not in intimidation or coolness.
Like, and we see like some of the newer warbirds in Star Trek Online are modeled after it. You know,
That's very
Not
true.
canon. Not canon.
but you know, it's a popular design.
Popular design.
So
I'm staying with A.
It's got to be an A for me. I don't know.
okay,
C for me.
A. No one has given me a reason why. So A.
A. Oh, shoot.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll come back to that. Okay.
Can you just move the Vorcha at least to the front of the A's?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
My God, you're petty.
It's an A
Love
plus.
these small consolations. In
Okay,
the middle
the Romulan original bird of prey.
Oh
from-
God, this thing is so ugly.
I love this
I
ship.
hate this thing.
I love this ship
Got
so
the bird
much.
on the bottom.
So nostalgia aside, Put it
This
pretty
is the
low.
nostalgia glasses on this one for sure.
This ship is this is a great design, guys. Like
Why?
It is a great vine.
It's flat. It's simple. It's got the
Flat and
nasals
simple.
to the side. It's got the huge torpedoes that can blow up things, right?
The plasma
torpedoes.
Yeah.
It's got the cloaking device. It gave us one
I
of the
think
best
it's
episodes
gorgeous.
ever with the balance
Yeah,
of
I think
terror, right?
This is
one of the
every
best.
bit the
Balance
same
Terror is a
level.
good episode.
It's the
I
same
think Job's
nostalgia
great.
as the D7.
I
100%.
love. I think
No.
It's
Because
an
Oh, I don't know if I'd go that high.
if
I can live with it at
if
a
I
D.
can argue for this for a moment,
Yeah.
Balance of Terror has to be one of my favorite episodes. You've probably
great episode.
already
100%.
all heard
Yep.
me go on about this at length before, but this ship in particular is just such a beautiful evocation of who the Romulans are and who Romulan captain or commander in that episode is, because
Commander.
the ship is a one-way trip. Once they've made that initial warp jump out, they can't get back to Romulus.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That was a big part of
Right?
that episode, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll never get home.
Which
Their
is a
coming
flaw.
on this ship is a recipe for their death. They are the 300 Spartans heading out to Thermopylae, right? That for me is the beauty of this ship. The whole conceit of the vessel is you're out here to make such a glorious end of it that no one will ever tremblingly come near the Romulan Empire again. It's a brilliant.
Is that why they drew the
ship,
Billy
even
Bird
though
on the bottom of it?
in
It's a
some
bird
ways
of
it's
prey.
stupid.
That's
Such a
my-
romantic explanation. I got to rank it high. I'm sorry.
I actually
You
like it for
convinced
all
me.
those same reasons. I just think that the dichotomy between Bird of Prey and Warbird was always goofy, and then drawing the picture of the Warbird underneath of it.
Picture of the bird
so
is the bigger
silly.
problem for me.
Maybe the picture of the tattoo on the bottom could be could work with the Romulans back then, but going forward to the Romulans that we know to this day, it just seems so silly that they would draw that on there. I don't know. That's the one.
Yeah,
part
but
I don't like.
the scimitar is the construction version of that silliness. Just rather than give a stupid paint job, let's just build stupid shit all over it.
Well, I like the paint job.
That ship is cool.
I think that the Romulan bird of prey is one of the greatest ships ever designed.
Me too.
It's so simple. I love the bird image on it.
Pugsley almost brought me up to the A, but I'm still on the B because I look at that as a flaw.
I say A.
Okay, just say more
got
about how
me.
this is a flaw, though. I'm interested.
How it's a flaw? It's
Yeah.
it's the exact equivalent to wasting a whole bunch of airplanes to fly into fucking carriers and shit in World War II.
Sure.
You know what? It was effective, but what did it do? It got them a fucking atom bomb twice. That's what ended up happening with that. So you know what?
Oh,
yes,
that thing was
it's
gonna happen
romantic
nonetheless,
as
but that's a
hell
different historical
that
problem.
it's literally a suicide run with those things. But
No,
but
yeah.
But
it absolutely
don't
has
get
to
me
be a
don't get
suicide
me
run.
wrong. I think you've made a very excellent argument, but I actually look at that as a flaw.
I argue that it is a
see
very
your point,
romantic
though,
thing, actually. And Mark Leonard played that role so well, and that episode was so iconic.
100%.
It's hard to.
But the
downplay
episode is
that
not
shit.
what we're rating here.
No,
And
we're talking about the ship itself. So
I'm still B.
I'm
I
still A.
can't quite tell what the consensus is. So Davin, make the call.
A. It's
a B plus.
We've got
Solid
3
B
A's
plus.
and 3 B's, so I'm pulling rank today.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
The Romulan drone ship from Enterprise.
Powerful as hell, but
Powerful.
It's
Ugly as hell.
Cool.
Oh,
But it's contingent on having an Enar to run it. Why don't Jody? Why don't you make the case for the prototype?
Well, I think it's a powerful ship. I would probably put it exactly where it is right now. I think a B is a good tier because, yes, it does rely on essentially a type of pilot, which is always a flaw. You should be able to train anybody to use it, but in reality, you can't in this type of thing.
Like a water bear?
Exactly. That'd be cool, actually. But I think from a functional viewpoint, I think it's fantastic, but it is also very flawed because of the fact that nobody can just take it over. If that Enar dies, you're done. It's completely useless at that point. So that's why it's
Enar
at
did die.
What's that?
That Enar did die, and they were done.
He did die, and then it ended up being useless
because they killed him.
Yeah. But and on top of that, you had 2 guys from the Enterprise on their bloody ship half the day, and nobody could even tell that was happening. So it definitely has some functional flaws. But I think power gets it to a B. But its flaws keeps it at a B.
It's unique. It's very powerful. It can move very quickly.
Yep.
It's ugly as hell. So where does that? Where do you net out?
I still think it's a B.
And it's a ship, but it's also a drone. So
it is a drone.
I'd go C or D, just because the pilot flaw alone.
It's an A or a B for me. I think it's one of the coolest looking, most unique, and very awesome idea ships that I've come across.
What if that Enar has a heart attack, Merrick?
I mean, maybe true.
What if that Enar has a heart
attack? But that can happen. That can happen.
Yeah, there's a variety of ships that are reliant on specific situations.
That's true.
So if you're gonna punish this one, you might as well
name one other ship that needs a single pilot to pilot it that can't be replaced.
Discovery.
Our F tier Discovery.
Discovery. So maybe it should be down there with F
tier as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay
it's
with
more
D.
unique. It's got to be C or D. It's got to be. It's too.
I feel like it's a. I think it's a C. Like I don't think people really know this ship, and so
let's go C with that.
Just before we proceed any further, I'd just like to comment. I think if you look from left to right, we're currently arranged in order of facial hair length.
Progression of beards.
I'm not
the only controversial moment is Dave and Jamil here, I think.
Yeah, that's tough.
I just trimmed it today, so I don't know.
So my problem is that I'm probably older than most of the people on this panel, and this is all white hair. So it looks like I don't have a lot, but it's all white here. So
I just give the appearance of being older than everyone.
But I think Davin still wins the facial hair.
Well, look, you guys keep at it, and one day maybe you can be on my level.
Never.
It'll never happen.
This is.
You know what? I tried for hippie, but it didn't work.
Right. Do we have another?
So did I.
Oh, don't call down.
It also didn't work.
Our next ship is the Narada, the Romulan mining vessel from Star Trek 2009.
You skipped the Romulan scout on my list.
Going in alphabetical order. So
we're not doing the scout yet.
That's a D for me.
Where does the Narada rank for you guys?
Pick someone, Puxley. Pick someone, or you pick yourself.
I think we're now at Merrick.
I am so conflicted, and I hate this ship for its inconsistencies. It comes out looking so cool, badass, menacing, spiky. It was so not Romulan, and most importantly, not mining ship. It literally makes. He's like, in my century, this is what all mining ships look like. What? Give me no sense.
The Nostromo would be better.
Yeah, it was trying for the same effect that the scimitar gets, and then just doesn't back it up in universe at all. It makes it's just I want to like it because it's cool, but it doesn't stand up on those legs. So I have to give it something lower, C or a D.
I agree with you. This suffers from the J.J. Abrams effect.
D.
Yeah,
I might even
go F even, but
I'm not gonna go F.
No, I'm not going F.
Also, who designed the inside of the ship? Who's hopping down giant flights of?
Like he's hopping over.
Slow motion jumps.
It's as practical as the Cerritos when it comes to getting to the engine room.
And what happened in the movie? Like the ship got like, so the Kelvin flies into it, and then it gets disabled, and then it hangs around for like 25 years while Kirk grows up.
Correct.
And then,
it was waiting,
and somehow doesn't bump into anyone.
Yeah. Well, deleted scenes. Deleted scenes.
There is a deleted scene. Where
let's just delete those movies.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I like the.
I'm ready for the Romulan Scout now. Yeah, Davin, where do you want to put this?
All right, Romulan Scout, the RIS Talvath, the RIS Bow. I like the Scout actually, but I'm a big Romulan guy. I'd put all Romulan ships at least in A.
Yeah.
But A or B.
Are you sure you just don't like green?
This showed up in one of the technical manuals I had at one point as a kid, so I am absolutely in love with this ship as a shuttle / warp capable small craft.
I just like Admiral Jarok.
Yep.
Oh, he's great.
Aladar Jarok.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember? And I know I keep saying this, but does anybody remember in the 80s where you had those ships that you could point at the TV and you could shoot?
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but like you play a VHS tape and then you can
Star
shoot it, like
the Captain Power kind of
Captain
thing.
Power.
That's
Captain
it.
Power.
Oh, okay.
That's what that ship always reminds me of every time I see it. But it's
Our world's and the Warriors of the Future.
And it wasn't just the 80s; they also showed in the 90s on YTV.
Did they shoot it on the 90s? Oh,
Okay,
cool.
it's got to be a Canadian thing, though, right?
It is. Yeah,
Captain Power. That had J. Michael Straczynski wrote that series partly.
You're kidding me.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He worked on that before Babylon 5.
Soldiers of the Future.
Yeah. Oh, Judge Dredd.
So what you're saying is he went downhill.
Oh, he wasn't a judge. Lord Dredd. Lord Dredd.
No, he was just Straczynskiing. It's like it's always hit or miss with Straczynski.
That's true.
Where do you want to put the I think the Romulan Scout is a really cool.
I think B is a good place for it.
B's okay. We'll put in B.
B's fine.
One more Romulan ship is the Romulan Valdor.
This thing's terrible. It looks like
a
weird praying mantis.
It's hard to hit from the front. It is a kind of a sleek design.
It is sleek. Yeah.
I don't like the look of it.
I'd put it
got a fat ass on it though.
I can see how it's the evolution of the
like you get behind that ship, you can hit it like with everything you can.
I would have a hard time putting it any higher than B. I think this ship.
Yeah, I think B is okay.
I don't hate
it.
I
want to be a Klingon ship,
but I will say though, now that's where it is on a B, I'm thinking the other one might need to be an A.
Yeah,
let's put the Scout up to an
either
A.
the Valdor has to come down to C, or the Scout's got to go up to A. Which
Scout has to go to A.
The Scout's just a brilliantly designed ship for its purpose.
It's so. Really I love the hull. I love everything about it. Actually, when I look at it, so
absolutely,
it's gorgeous.
There's poor Merrick over here. He's just like, guys, come on, I want to
down. I also see it in STO all the time, so like I see it on like the angles, and I've never liked that ship.
Yeah,
no, it's in transmission.